Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Kate Mercy. Today we are going to be talking about the top 10 palettes I think are going to be perfect for summer in 2021. These are colorful palettes. So if that's something that you're interested in, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And without any further ado, let's get into it. To start off with, I have a couple of 9-pan palettes, two of which are from Huda Beauty. These got really mixed reviews when they first came out. However, they've been standout products for me in the summertime for the last, I would say, 3 years. So these are her neon palettes. I have both the pink and the orange. I think both of these are like absolutely stunning, and this is what the inside of the pink one looks like. I just think that they're like really vibrant pops of color. I find that the pigmentation is nice in a way that it blends out beautifully and also like stands out beautifully. As for the orange one, this is what the inside of this one looks like. I just think they're also like really unique color stories and not something that I can replicate within my collection. So definitely these are standouts. I do have 3 palettes by Colourpop. I have about 100 actual palettes by Colourpop because they put one out every day. However, I think that these 3 are the standouts for me as far as summertime goes. The first one is Orange You Glad. I just think that orange is like such a fun color, especially in the summertime, and I think it has some really vibrant pops of orange in here. There are some like more muted tones as well. It does have a pressed glitter, so if that's something that you really do not like, be aware. I also am hoping that like folks will have some of these palettes in their collections. I think in the beauty space it can feel like pressurizing to have to go out and like constantly buy whatever is launching, and my hope is that this video will maybe inspire you to go through your own collection and identify palettes that you are really excited to use for summertime. The next palette is this one here. I think this one is so cute and an underrated palette. This is the Main Squeeze palette. It's a watermelon inspired palette. I just think it has like some really cute pops of red in here, and I think that there's a lot of like cute watermelon themed things that we can do. I feel like watermelon as a whole are for some reason trendy right now, and I think if you're trying to maybe step outside your comfort zone and you really like pinks and reds, this is kind of like where these meet. So I really think this is a super cute and fun palette for summer. The last Colourpop palette that I want to talk about today, I think a slew of us may already have in our collections. This is the Fade Into Hue palette. With Pride Month coming up, I think that this palette is going to get a lot of use by a lot of people because it is, of course, a rainbow palette. Rainbow palettes are something that like I want to have on hand, but they're not something that I use very regularly. However, for summertime, especially the month of June, I want to get more use out of this. It just has like such a beautiful array of colors, and I think that the layout of it makes it very user friendly. So if you're going for a monochromatic look, they're all neatly organized, which I really appreciate. I just think that the colors in here are really stunning, and I'm super excited to play with this in the summertime. The next palette that I want to talk about is by Nomad Cosmetics. This is their Harajuku palette. This is one of my, honestly, my favorite eyeshadow palettes of all time. It's just so darn cute. It kind of mirrors like a rainbow palette, but not quite, you know what I mean? Like it has all of the colors of the rainbow, but then I think that it has like different hues and they all have different textures. This is one of the best glitter formulas that I personally have tried, and I think these are the real standouts. I love this row. I struggle a little bit with this row just because it is kind of like a creamier consistency. However, it does swatch out really beautifully. So if you take the time to learn how to use this row right here with that creamier consistency, I think you would absolutely love this. For like really beautiful, bright and pigmented looks, I think that you would love this palette by Ace Beauté. This is their Nostalgia palette. This is what the inside looks like. I just feel like this literally screams summertime to me. I actually just did a video not too long ago creating a watermelon inspired, I think it was watermelon lemonade inspired look, and I really loved the way that it turned out. It just has such stunning and vibrant shades. This is a Black owned beauty brand, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. I find that when I am using especially eyeshadow from a Black owned beauty brand, the pigmentation is more vibrant and it still blends out beautifully, and I think that's one of the standout things about this palette is that the colors are so vibrant, so pretty, and so blendable. I love this palette. The next palette that I would like to talk about is by Uoma Beauty. This is actually a newer one to my collection. This is their Queen to Be palette. This is similar to the Ace Beauté palette in that it has really vibrant colors, but it has a different color story for sure. But I just think that these are like really fun and unique pops of color, and I think that this is something that I will get a lot of use out of this summer because colorful looks, bright neons are something that I love in the summertime. If you're looking for something that has a pop of color but has also the ability to go a little bit more neutral, I think you'll really enjoy the Norvina palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is, of course, not new by any means, but I think it has some really beautiful pinks and purples, and then along with some really beautiful neutrals. I think that this is a really versatile palette for those of us that do want like a soft wash of color, but also like would like to be able to dabble into something to be a little more neutral and everyday if that's what we're going for. So I think that this palette is like one of my go-tos historically in the summertime, and I think it'll be another go-to for summer 2021. The last palette I'm going to talk about today is by Jeffree Cosmetics. This is their Jawbreaker palette. This is a ginormous palette, and it also, in my opinion, is a rainbow palette. So this is what the inside looks like. It's not a traditional rainbow palette, but I think it really touches on all of the colors of the rainbow, and I think that his formula is one of the better formulas out there. It has great pigmentation, it has great blendability, and the colors play well with each other, which is something that is really important to me, especially when you're playing with colorful shadows. You want to make sure that they blend into each other seamlessly and blend out seamlessly while still maintaining their pigmentation. So I just think that like this is just such a classic staple that I just put my thumb in. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe to my channel down below. As always, please stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.